without you.
Yes, we are so back. For us, the mission is simple. Keep you glued as we take you down memory lane. Any opportunity to reminisce on simpler times is one we always look forward to.
Of course. And we're not only going to be reminiscing on simpler times through our conversations, we will also be doing it through music too, which you have seen. And we have 2 whole hours to make this happen, but even that time is just never enough.
That's
because
right.
We always leave you wanting more.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, yes indeed. That's what makes Thursday special to us right here on Esplash. It's Throwback Thursday, and we are all set to make your afternoon even better. Thank you very much for staying here with us. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Royal Highness and His Flyness. I go by the name King Hojay, but you can call me OJ. That's what it is.
It is what it is. We already know.
You already know.
What's that feeling like?
You already know.
We hyped it today now, Honeypot.
Did anything happen yesterday?
I'm adding extra sentences.
Baba done the ginger.
Are you serious?
You already know.
Okay,
You
Next
already
time.
know.
Okay, you already know.
You already know.
Times just the time.
All right, guys, you know my name. My name is Catherine, but y'all know me as Lady Cath, her real hotness. Queen Cath, her real hotness. Kit Kat, Kate, Ovikate Cruz, Kitty Kata, and whatnot.
I like your colorful outfit. I just like that it's colorful. Yeah. OJ.
Tell her you already know.
No, Mate. No.
It's just your name.
No, don't follow him. Because
It's just your name.
No. What's wrong with you, OJ? Is everything fine?
You already know.
Okay. All right, you already know. It's your homegirl right here. It's your girlfriend next door. It's a jewel in the crown. It's the hostess with the misters. It is Honey on Point. Honey Buddy. You were not there.
You were not there.
Okay. Honey on Point. Honey Buddy. Honey Okbo, honey KPK, honey Kopoke. Today is Thursday, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm allowed to just do anyhow.
All of the above, honey sassy.
All those your Ramadan.
No.
I sat Ramata.
In fact, she filed a lawsuit.
Yeah. So don't even mind OJ. But guess what, guys? This is what we have for you today on the show. All right, on another exciting show today is Splash Edition. Yes, we will be giving you a lowdown of happenings in the world of entertainment on the entertainment news, followed by celebrity birthday shout-outs, and then we will be rewinding to this day in entertainment history.
And of course, we'll be having a guest joining us on the show, after which I'll be giving us a dose of laughs from social media on Social Veil. Then one of us will be ranting on what's currently stressing him or her out on the Tweet Up segments.
The fun, however, doesn't end there, as we will be having Where Are They Now? Right after that, we will give you the news recap, while on today's Daily Top 5, we will be talking about foreign artists who are one-hit wonders.
Hey! Oh, really?
Oh, you were feeling it, Abby?
I was really feeling it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is what Thursday is all about.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Thursday,
it
don't
is.
we do. Yeah. The only day that we get to throw it back. Yeah.
In time.
Yes, sir. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Right about now, it's time for the entertainment news, and we start off with this one. Kanye West claims he stopped a second Kim Kardashian and Ray J sex tape from leaking. And as the day goes by, the separation of former power couple Kanye and Kim Kardashian seems to be getting messier. Kanye West, in an interview with Jason Lee of Hollywood Unlocked, claimed that he did his estranged wife a huge favor by stopping a second sex tape with Ray J from going public after the first one got leaked in 2007. He said, and I quote, "I went and got the laptop from Ray J myself that night. I met this man at the airport, then got on a red eye, came back and delivered it to her at 8 a.m. in the morning. She cried when she saw it. You know why she cried when she's seen it on the laptop? Because it represents how much she's being used. It represents how much people didn't love her and they just saw her as a commodity," end quote. Reacting to Kanye's interview, a spokesperson for Kim confirmed that there was a laptop, but they denied any existence of explicit content on the hard drive. The statement reads, and I quote, "The computer and hard drive collected were supposed to contain the original video and any unseen footage. After review, there was nothing sexual on scene, only footage on the plane on the way to Mexico and footage at a club and restaurant on the same trip, end quote. And I quote again, Kim remains firm in her belief that there is no new second tape that exists. After 20 years, she truly wishes to move on from this chapter and focus instead on the positive things she continues to do as a mother, entrepreneur, and advocate for justice reform, end quote. Just so you know, in September 2021, Ray J's former manager, Wack 100, said on a podcast that he had part 2 of the infamous sex tape, but Kim Kardashian's attorney, Matty Singer, quickly shut down the claims as a desperate attempt for attention. Ray J, on the other hand, has also come out to state that the rumor of a second sex tape ain't cool. In a tweet, the singer wrote, and I quote, this needs to stop. I also have kids, end quote.
So this is getting very messy. The whole
Why do we
situation.
really need this information?
Exactly.
Is it because of what will happen in future, or is there something that is going to happen that we don't know already? Because I would never have thought that there was a second sex tape. Yes, they talked about it, but it was almost like, okay, because Kim is always in the news. Then what's this thing about Kanye? Because, you know, should Kanye just rest?
So
Yes,
low-key, I knew all of this will happen, and we are just starting. For Kanye to be that person that is always vocal, if he's going through a phase, he will say his mind. Now,
I thought we're being matured about this.
So that's how it started. Now we are seeing Kim. He blessed that they do Pepper Them Gang. Kim is with Pete Davidson. Kanye is with Julia Fox.
And they're doing the most. And I think it is not
This one is PDA. He blessed they paying this one. He blessed they paying this one. Then Kanye, at any given opportunity, if you ask him about what is going on with his marriage, trust me, he will spill things.
Yeah,
so that is
even
Kanye
things
for
that we
you.
don't expect.
Normally. Yeah.
Yep.
So now this one, Wack 100 has been talking about this. Even Ray J was doing this before, but Ray J stopped. I think Ray J has grown.
Yeah.
Then Wack 100 is saying he wants to even sell the tape as NFT. And what people are claiming right now is Kanye is being a bigger person and a good guy. Instead, he bought it off Wack 100 so that it doesn't get public. Yeah. But now the Kardashians say, Ray J is saying nothing like that.
Ray J said there's nothing. Kim
Kardashian
said
is
there's
saying
nothing.
nothing like that. Which second they said the laptop?
Because at the end of the day, if the two people involved claim there is nothing, and the video, they said yes, they got a video
but nothing
on the laptop,
sexual,
but nothing sexual. It was just a video of going to Mexico, going to different places, being on the plane and everything.
So
but there was nothing
What's
sexual. So who's lying? Who's the liar?
He tried and I retrieved a laptop that had some things that
So
he doesn't
he's
want
trying
other
to
people
play
to
the good
see.
fella that he saved her.
By the way, I need that Kanye's babe to do more. If they're actually giving us the most, then she should do more. Because what is that?
It doesn't look real.
It looks staged, very staged.
It doesn't look real.
Stage one, then 2. I don't know, there is something
They have a name, sir. Julia gave them a name. You know there's Premier.
Yes.
So I think she did Juliet.
Juliet.
Like,
it sounds Nigerian. Like when we're... I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
But Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian too, they are doing the most too.
I know, but that girl, if she really wants to be like Kim, then she should calm down and be sophisticated some more.
She is now.
No!
Kanye is styling her to Pepper Kim.
No. So there are some things that just don't fit, especially when I see her face. When I see the makeup sometimes, it's looking very dark, like gothic, and then I'm like, so what is this about?
That's her style.
That's the way she is.
That's her style.
That's the way she is. So Kanye decided to go dark, and he went dark.
Yeah. So I know we will not get... This is just the beginning.
It's just the beginning, though,
because the child's birthday one.
Yes.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just hope they outgrow this very soon.
No, not anytime soon.
All right, moving away from all the drama, still on some little drama about divorce. Megan Good opens up about divorce from Devon Franklin. American actress and model Megan Good has spoken up for the first time relating to her new status as being single. The actress was a guest during a recent Twitter Space chat alongside other cast of the comedy series Harlem, where the women spoke about heartbreak, expressing their vulnerability. Talking about her divorce from Devon Franklin, Megan Good said, and I quote, throughout life, I've always approached relationships as understanding that at some point, they'll get to the place that they're going to, and then they will be over. In my situation right now, it's a little bit different because I thought that that would be the last time that I will be doing that, and that I will be doing this with that person forever, end of quote. Megan Good added that this incident has been the most painful thing she's ever experienced in her life, but she is trusting God now and beyond. She said, and I quote, "Not everything makes sense to me right now, but I do trust God overall, and I'm excited to see what this next act of life is going to be and what God has in store, and that's all I can really do. But even in doing that, I do have gratitude and so much joy in my heart for this past 11 years that Devon and I have been together, what he's given into my life and what I was able to give him, just everything," end of quote. Megan Good and Devon Franklin just got separated, and they got married in 2012 after they met on the set of the movie Jumping the Broom in 2011 when he was working as a studio executive.
So this is another divorce that I think is going awry. And why did I say this? At the beginning, you know, we would have thought that it was just about, okay, so we had a joint statement,
yeah.
and people are like, okay, so in a Christian way, let's just do it this way.
Word.
But the things that I've been seeing online, man, I've been seeing different things, and I'm really hoping that they're not true. Like people trying to cook up stuff and all of this, because they're insinuating that it was actually a toxic marriage and all that. And I'm like, no, like, I mean, this are people actually looked up to, because when I was reading the comment section,
he was always praying, doing money.
Always.
You know, that's a very, I'm sorry, but that's a very interesting, I'm very sorry. Like, Hojay, please, do not even, what is it?
Wow, Hojay, really?
Hojay, what is it now?
No, I
want to be very, very frank here. Do not make me start laughing and say,
Hojay, watch yourself.
Yeah.
Just watch yourself.
Yeah.
So they were always praying.
Yeah.
There were that, I mean, you know, because I was reading the comment section and I saw somebody say that these people even made me go celebrate in my relationship. You know how?
Yes, now a couple that prays together stays together.
Don't start that. Because they asked them, they were like, okay, so how do you people do this? Were you not seeing each other? Were you not sleeping, you know, in each other's, you know? And they were like, no, sometimes we sleep, and somebody has to be, you know, very, very strong for the other person. And
Hojay, take your time. Honeypot, go on, we're listening. Don't...
But what I like about this particular statement, I just feel it will still be messier.
It's getting there.
It's getting
from
there.
a statement, you can see a whole lot of God. So Devon Franklin practically impacted her life in a good
positive way.
In a positive way. I think I saw a picture of her. I can't remember the inscription on the shirt that she wore. It sounded like Megan Good is back from the inscription.
So I know what you're talking about, and I think we can't, because he has some black and blank stuff there. So I'm like, what's she insinuating again? Because like, it's almost like you're
back to the.
So you're back to the world.
No,
from
like
where?
More like she was in bondage all the while.
Bondage?
Yeah, because when I saw that picture, I was like, okay, so she has been in bondage. Maybe he hasn't allowed her be herself, and now she's back to be who she really is, instead of being caged. And it's just been a roller coaster. Even Devon Franklin recently said that he has been in pains since they broke up, and it breaks his heart to see that they couldn't last that long and everything. It's just crazy.
There was just too much scrutiny.
I really do not just like divorce.
Scrutiny.
I don't know. I mean, I just don't like divorce. But I'm not saying that if people are going through toxic stuff, that they should stay in there. But I really do not like that idea at all.
What will happen to all those people now that they were...
Let's ask Mommy Gio. Maybe they are going to hellfire.
Oh, but divorce is the way out, man. Don't stay.
Those people that way. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are done with the entertainment news. It's time for celebrity birthday shout-outs. First up in alphabetical order is Bella Shmurda, who is 25 today. He is a fast-rising Nigerian singer and songwriter known for his hit songs such as Cash App, Vision 2020, World, Party Next Door, amongst many others.
Bella Shmurda is like your favorite or something?
Yeah, because there's an artist called Party Next Door, and Bella Shmurda, like everything just
Sing.
I was expecting to see Party Next Door in the video, but nice one. And I love the song. I love the flow.
Yeah, the song is nice.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Bashmada is super talented. By the
Yes,
way.
He
You get Lamba for mouth.
Everybody, recently, I think he said that he's going into exile or something like, and then I'm like, what's really happening? Do they understand what they're talking about? Like,
I don't think he does.
no.
Wow.
No.
He knows.
No.
He went to Lasso.
Happy birthday
So he's
to...
going in exile.
Yeah, happy birthday to Bella Shmurda.
Happy birthday.
Also celebrated today, BC Ibidakwa Obe is 45. She's an Hollywood actress, filmmaker, and businesswoman who became famous for her role in the film BC Omolugbalugba.
You have to- you have to, like, pause, like,
I had to use the Yoruba.
He had to digest it.
Yeah, Omolugbalugba.
I mean, back in the day, she was popping.
Very,
Popping.
very popular.
And I think she has a store.
What is she selling?
She sells things that people need.
Assorted things that
Yes.
people...
Meat.
Things that will help your life get better, as an adult.
like they'll make you happy.
Yes. So happy birthday to her, and thank you for making people's lives better.
We don't understand.
All right, can we
If
just
you know,
move
you
it
know.
on?
Okay, also celebrated today, ladies and gentlemen, James Crowell is 82. He's an American actor and activist. Some of his best-known films include Babe, Star Trek First Contact, Spider-Man 3, American Horror Story Asylum, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, amongst many others.
So when I look at the list of films he has done, I realize that he has achieved a lot. And in a recent interview, he was saying that his father told him that he was too tall, he wasn't going to make it as an actor. And now see the long list of films he has done.
Yeah.
So looking back, this is more like an inspiration to people.
That's
that
right.
when people say, you can't do this, keep doing it, and you'll get there.
We
In
know
fact, you go past there.
Especially when it comes from your father.
Yeah.
That sounds awkward
Yes.
too.
We know they
Of course.
motivate 2022.
Happy birthday to him.
It has to be Babe for me. That's a movie about a pig.
Yes.
And how sheep, pigs, and everything. Yes, happy birthday.
Happy
Also
birthday.
celebrated today, Patton Oswalt is 53. He's an American actor, writer, and stand-up comedian. In television, he's known for his roles in shows like The King of Queens, Kim Possible, Community, and 2.5 Men, amongst many others. Hilarious man.
Funny enough, man, the Community for me.
Yeah.
And then he revealed recently that, I can't remember what movie, but he got a role and he had to limp for a long time, and he said it was a lot because he had to feel like it was really
Limping,
in pain.
yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, imagine putting yourself in a situation you've never been, you've never felt that way. Man, he's really talented. Happy birthday to
Happy
him.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Also celebrating the very gorgeous Rosamund Pike is 43 today. She's a British actress. You might remember her for a role in films like Gone Girl, Die Another Day, Pride and Prejudice, Jack Reacher, amongst many other movies.
Very
it's a versatility for
gorgeous.
me.
Yeah.
The way in one movie she's the sweet mom, and then the next movie she's like, you're gonna die.
I like that.
I love it. Happy
And
birthday
of course,
to her.
happy birthday to everybody celebrating on this special day. We send you love, like peace, and every beautiful thing you wish yourself. Catherine is blowing kisses. Oni Shmoney, Oni on point, Oni.
Sassy, on
On
the
your
body.
paw.
Oni.
KPK.
She will send you guys money. Just slide into her DM. Honeypot on Mike, on Instagram, Twitter, everywhere. Sending you account numbers. And of course, she got you covered. Thank you
All
very much.
right, thank you indeed.
Yeah.
I've got you covered with the blood of Jesus Christ. Okay, all right, up next is Rewind. Let's take a look at what happened on this very day in the world of entertainment. Stay here with us.
Let's rewind. On this day in 1984, Michael Jackson is burned during filming for Pepsi commercial. Finally, in 2004, Yeah, a single released by Usher featuring Lil Jon and Ludacris. Went on to win the Grammy Award Best Rap and Song Collaboration in 2005 and Billboard Song of the Year in 2004. And in 1997, at the 24th American Music Awards, Toni Braxton and Alanis Morissette win.
And the winner is...
And that's it on Rewind.
Watch this.
No currency. He is a foreign man.
No.
Yes, sir. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have our guest in the building. Our guest today is a bundle of talent, as is a rapper, businessman, and now you can call him an actor after the amazing work he did on Kemi Adetiba's King of Boys. Wondering who we are talking about is no one else than that Igbo boy, Ili Chapo, Oga Boss, Odogumale, too many AKs. Ladies and gentlemen, we have got Illbliss in the building.
Thank you,
Too
guys.
many AKs.
We killed 100 cows to bring Odogumale
Yes, sir.
to the studio.
120. Add another 20 to the 100. There's a lot of cows.
A lot.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me on your show.
Welcome. I mean,
you.
it's good to have you back, and thank you so much. It's family, and every time we call, he's always there answering us, even when he has crazy schedules, and we really do appreciate.
Thank you.
Now, I know that things have really, really changed. Like, Illbliss, Oga Boss, and then at some point, you just switch things up for us. Like, what? And then we saw the movie, and we're like, what?
We didn't know he could do that.
We didn't know he could do that. I really want to know how you got called.
Yeah.
And how you react for your scripts. And then
2 words. Kemi Adetiba. I think we should give a round of applause for Kemi. Kemi is superwoman. She's fantastic. She's such an icon for women, for young women in the arts. You know, so Kemi called me and for King of Boys 1 and she just said, Ili, there's a role I want you to look at. And I knew that wasn't part of my plan. There was nowhere. And you can ask him because he's known my career for so many years. We never spoke film. It never came up. You know, I wanted to shoot films at some point, maybe invest in a couple of films, but act wasn't part of that. So Kemi and I started talking. She was like, this is character. You know, I just want you to look at him.
Wow.
Yeah, so she'll call me and I'll be like, no.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Then afterwards, she stopped calling me. I think she probably got the memo. And I still didn't read the script. So I think this was happening 2018, February. So around February, March, April, May, June, sometime in June, I was just going through my email. And I saw a KOB PDF file. And I was like, what's this file from Kemi Adetiba? And I clicked, and behold, it was a script. I said, wow. So let me look at the script and see. I just started to read it. First 3-4 pages.
Why you they stress
I'm like, if there was any film that I was going to do, I like this guy's character. Then I picked up the phone and I called her. You know, Kemi and I like to call it the call of shame.
So after how many months?
Because in my mind, I was like, film is done. You guys are probably going to just go straight to post-production and just go straight to cinema. Then she calls like, Ilya, I'm not talking to you. I'm like, wow. Kemi, how far? Did you make that film? And she was like, no, because we haven't casted the guy. We've been looking for this guy. I'm like, Kemi, just send me contract, I'll sign. So I now signed off. Then we sat down. The guy's name wasn't always Odogumale. He had another name. I can't even tell you guys' name. It's not dope enough. So, so I just told Kemi, we need to change this guy's name. Something more powerful. You know, I'm from the southeast. I was born in Enugu, and I grew up all my life. I grew up there. So there's a way we have names. Like, you don't talk about honey now. They say honey Indonesia.
Don't add
Yeah.
She don't have that. Tomorrow you will hear honey Indonesia.
Or they'll be like Lanre Bangladesh. You know, so it's always about where we hustle.
Countries.
It's always where. So if you're in Kentucky, they will say, okay, Mike, Kentucky. That's how
Obi
Igbo.
Cyprus.
I know.
Obi Cyprus.
Malaysia.
Hojay Spain.
Yeah.
OJ Barcelona.
Hold your Spain.
And that's how it happened. So I told Kemi to give me like 24 hours. Let me call the south. Let me call my guys in the east.
Okay.
And I know you have to do the research.
Wow,
You can't just come up
consultation.
with it. So I called them and I called my guy. Shout out to my guy MGB Ikenna. I said, Kenya, where are you? He said, we're drinking somewhere. I said, okay, that's all you guys always do. Drink somewhere. I need names. I just need about 10 names, and I'll give him the profile.
Yeah.
Okay, so this guy is a street guy. You know, a guy has a lot of authority. This is his body size. Because Kemi showed me a production Bible.
Oh.
Everybody in that movie had we all have production Bibles. So from Auntie Shola to Reminisce. So you see every single thing, down to mannerisms, down to how you talk, down to if you have a limp, if you use a walking stick, if she's that detailed.
Wow.
You know, so that's why the characters worked.
Yeah.
That's why for every character, you know, it was well established. And then 10 minutes later, my guy calls me back and says, okay, get a pen. Okay, so there's AGK Kentucky. There's Odogu Malaysia. I'm like, wait, I like that one. So I took about 10 names and gave it to Kemi. And Kemi was like, what is this Malay? Because I called it Odogu Malay. He said, what's this Malay? I said, Malaysia. I said, there's a ring to this one. Let's use this one. And that's how we birthed a totally fictitious guy called Odogu Malay. You understand? Then I, of course, now had to step in as Illbliss. It was a bit close to what I am as a rapper. Because, you know, I have a lot of culture and East End vibes in my and I'm always on my Oga level.
You know,
so it just gelled.
Amazing.
Yeah, so that's how we got on set. I met Adeswa and Tishola, beautiful, amazing people. Reminisce and I were the first-time actors.
Yes.
But Kemi never made it stressful.
Wow.
She eased us into the process, made us believe the characters, and let us rock the characters, own the characters, and interpret the characters the way we felt most comfortable.
That's really amazing, I must say. You enjoyed playing the role in the first part. So when you found out that there was going to be a second part and it was going to be series, how did you feel about that?
It was more work. Because now, for the second part, they had to stretch me emotionally. Sometimes Odogu was confused. Sometimes Odogu was angry. Sometimes Odogu was mean. Sometimes I was in the club. Sometimes
when they're drinking.
Always had a sense of humor. I was always turning up. So they wanted that lively part of Odogu Malay. And you know, I hadn't been... That was 5 years after the first one. So I needed to have been a bigger guy. No, 5 years in the sense, 5 years for the movie. So it was 5 years after the first part. So Odogu was meant to have been richer, older, had a family now. You understand? So I had to incorporate all of that. And when Kemi told me the extra people that were joining the second part, my liver just cut. So I was seeing names like Richard Moffett Damijo, Kepi Ekpenyong, Charlie Boy.
Odudu Bariba.
I'm like, how are we going to do this? I told you before, I don't have this level of experience. And Kemi's like, I trust you. I trust you. You can get it done. So I got an acting coach, and I went in. The script was this big, this large. So what I did was, I didn't read it. I took out all my pages. Because if you read it, your liver will cut again. You will now see all the parts, the RMD, and these guys have been acting forever. I was watching RMD as a child.
So that was like a gimmick, like a trick to it, so you don't work out.
I didn't want to see what they were doing. I just went tunnel vision and said, just focus on Odogu Malay and kill it.
Fantastic.
And it did work for you.
So I started to be Odogu Malay even at home, wearing the robes, wearing hats, drinking in my house, reciting my lines. My kids would look at me like, is this guy well?
All right, you know what? Ladies and gentlemen, let's just check out some clips from King of Voice. That was gangsta.
Everybody has it.
What?
Wow.
Yes, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We still have Oga Boss himself, Odogu Malay, Illbliss, right here in the building. We've talked about the actor part. Let's talk about the rapper part and the businessman part. You've been in the game, if I'm not mistaken, more than 15 years?
Slightly less than that.
Slightly less than that. Now, looking at what it is as regards music, we know that rap conversation of people don't like to listen to Nigerian rap. What would you say about the growth in the Nigerian music industry right about now, though?
The growth for the Nigerian
music
business?
in general.
Okay, music generally. Well, we're in a beautiful place. We have, like, there's so much dominance globally. So footballers are playing our songs. Like in the Premiership, you hear them there.
Their dressing room.
In the dressing room, it's all Nigerian music. It's everywhere. Movie stars. We are on the proper charts. We're no longer on African music charts. We sit on the Billboard charts. We do I mean, shout out to dudes like Fireboy. Look at what Fireboy is doing with the new record with Ed Sheeran. And that's #1 record on Apple Music UK, #1 on everywhere across the board. Look at Weezy packing out the O2, back to back, 3 days. I don't even think the biggest, most legendary UK artists have been able to pull that feat. You know, and that's just a boy from Ujuelegba, Isulere, you understand? So our music is so global. We've grown internationally. I only just wished we could also grow locally. By locally, I mean artists, like legendary artists. I know a lot of artists that helped build this entire industry. They are forgotten, slept on, broke, sick. And when they're sick, they can't raise money because there's no sort of health insurance. There's no sort of trust fund to say, okay, we take care of the veterans. So before you know it, people are trying to solicit for money. And they're begging the younger artists for money. And yeah, they help. They do help. But some of them don't even know the eras that these guys came from.
It's just a pathetic situation.
Yeah, it's just a pathetic situation. And so you're a veteran, but you're broke. And people say, oh, you know, some people came ahead of their time. Some people, the industry hadn't quite developed. There was no streaming. There was no Spotify, there was no Apple Music. The technology hadn't grown up to, but they had amazing music. So it's so sad that till date, nothing is done for the veterans.
What do you think can be done?
It's a trust fund. It's contributions.
But we have those bodies. We have COSON, we have PMAN and the likes.
I don't know what those bodies are doing. I am not part of any of those bodies because they can't even secure our royalties. So how are you getting played everywhere? You're getting played on television, you're getting played in hotels and public places.
And it does not translate to money for you.
Yeah, and they tell you at COSON they have a management issue they're fighting. The board, and it's almost like they fight so they can't get audited, so that the money just sits down there. So as long as there's a dispute at the board level, you can't say... It
affects everyone.
It affects everybody. So no artist earns. And then the bigger artists that have also attained success with streaming and global recognition, they go about and do their shows.
They're just moving on.
They're moving on. Like, if you guys can put your house together, you know, then I don't want to be part of this.
So now, with all that's happening in the industry, what do you think is the way forward?
The way forward is that whether you're the biggest artist or you're the artist that's just popping out today, we need to fix collection. We need to fix this royalty system. Because everybody pays, if we go and check now, TVC, they pay royalties to these people for using our music, but we never get money. People are dying broke, artists are dying sick, abandoned, and nothing just happens. And you know, the way it is the younger generation, they move with times. So this person is buzzing now, they forget the person that was buzzing this time last year. Your expiry date is... Attention span is non-existent.
I truly believe that now that, in fact, Illbliss is very busy, that when he lives here right now, like he has a flight to catch. Already. Businessman. I mean, you see Illbliss on all the commercials, especially all those drinks that they have in Elugu and in the East and all that, you know, no time. He's just making money like that. What other plans do you have? Like any works in the pipeline or something?
No,
what do you have? What are you doing?
I'm doing more movies this year. So I've been turning movies down. Let me just report myself.
Why?
Yeah, I turned down a lot. Yesterday morning, I counted the scripts that had come in, that had been mailed to me, and there were about 16 of them since KOB2. I'm not even counting KOB1.
Why?
The reason is everybody wants an Odogu Malay.
So that would be typecast.
Yeah, so you put me in a box and you typecast me and I can't be anything else. And I don't want to walk like that, you know. So that's why I have to hustle and fly to a movie so that I can earn, so that I don't have to be stuck on movie money. So some of the movie producers are like, oh, he's arrogant, he's not work, he has music money. They don't understand that I will ruin my career when I start to do all those, you know, AGK Bangladesh, all those, that copies.
Obi-side post.
The head is dead. So I don't want to do it. I won't do it. So if it's just 5 films I do for the rest of the time, they must be classics. If they're not classics, I'm not touching it. So I want to now do films. So I have been understudying the film business, distribution. streaming.
Businessman.
I need to understand it now before I can get into it.
So are we expecting a film from you?
Oh, absolutely. So
Hey.
I'm doing two feature films this year and 2 short films. So that I can go to the festivals and collect grants.
Yeah.
So some people collect money from, just to make those movies. Then I'm back in the studio. I have to record more music.
Wow.
Because people now know me as Odogu Malay. When one guy wrote me, said,
So Illbliss.
oh my God, Illbliss is
Oga
Odogu
Boss.
Malay. This was last night. I felt bad.
What's up, Oga Boss?
As
Illy Chapel.
He says, I have 10 albums.
Yeah,
bro.
exactly. And because of one movie.
By Nigerian music standards, I'm a legend. I'm a living
Yes,
legend.
you are.
And that is why you're on our Thursday show.
Legendary Oga Boss!
Thank you
so much for coming, Illbliss. We can
Thank
go
you.
on and on.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for always coming through anytime
Thank you
we
so
call
much.
you.
Thank you.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are done with our guests. We'll be back with Socialville, so don't go nowhere. Thank you very much once again, Illbliss. Yes, sir. Illbliss right there at Terry G. Ayekpogon. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Socialville. Time for us to check out some of the crazy moments on social media. Are you guys ready for this one?
Yes, we are.
Let's do this.
Okay, so this is a picture, this is a conversation, and let me just... Hello, fire service. This is NEPA office. Our office is on fire. Please come now. And they reply, sorry, we can't come. We don't have water. And the guy now said, what? Why won't you people have water? You people do not give us lights to use and pump water.
You played yourself.
This is a case of, did you see the video of FRSC and police fighting?
Yes, right.
So these people get into, this is
They're
water
intertwined,
service, and
yeah.
Intertwined,
then
Yeah.
They're supposed to be working together.
With this conversation,
service
would this conversation really happen? We didn't really... It's
so,
possible.
So it is
possible,
actually very possible.
it
You can see FRSC and police
is.
fight. So I think it can happen.
Yeah. Let's
We're
just...
going to show you.
As
Do you know
in-
why? And when
Now
you get to
turn by
my
turn.
office, you will see.
Let's just move on. I know they... This picture of a WhatsApp status, and the caption says, me when my rent expires and I don't have money yet. And this is my guy viewing his landlady's status, and my guy put cute. Based on say, wait, yeah.
You have to find.
You have to be friends.
You have to find.
No, you have to farm landlady.
And then you have to hyper, like, this picture is
Oh,
cute,
okay.
man.
Okay,
Mommy,
So,
fine.
Mommy is just going to church one day and she's not, but just like, you
you want to kick them.
Shake her.
But the worst
Mama.
part is, if mommy does not understand this
The
type
alien.
of this generation.
This on rent.
This one.
Mama.
Now, what you go use great to be that?
Okay, yeah.
I don't know whether I can be that landlady.
Yeah, you are.
But there are some landladies. No, there are even some landladies that you hail them and they will answer and they say, that is already.
That's Honeypot.
That's Honeypot. Oh, mommy. Oh, that is somewhere.
Let's just move on. This one says, you think, say, you get problem. You never meet person where still they pay wedding loan after divorce.
This actually happened to someone, yes, some years back. I can't remember the name of the couple, but it was the guy that came online to say that he just divorced his wife because his in-laws actually told him to bring what he had for the wedding. And then he got there, he saw a fairy tale wedding, he thought they sponsored the wedding.
Really?
Only for after the wedding, debtors started knocking on their door, and then his wife wasn't who he thought she was. So he tried to divorce her, and then he's still paying his wedding loan.
Okay, that's...
I really would not understand why
Vendors
people
are
do
still
this.
coming
I
for
really
money.
do, because
going all out for the
so
day.
it is not cast in stone. It is not written anywhere that you must have a loud wedding. It is just for people for the clerics to join you together, or you go to the registry, or do you understand? So I would never understand, especially in Nigeria, why we attack so much, and especially to our Igbo
no.
when you
It's no, it's not only them.
But when you see the lists.
Okay.
I said,
Bride
when
price,
you
we
see
kill
the
you.
list.
You said we ask for groom price.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You see the list.
Let's just move
I'm
on.
sorry, but
I know
it is what it is.
Yeah, and there are people that got married without reception, and they're still married.
Okay.
Don't be by reception. No.
Yeah. This one say trumpet go suffer on the 14th. To single people go think say rapture day.
Kilo day by. Kilo day
On the
by.
14th, why are you paying?
Now single, we don't give
Do you know, Honeypot, do you know I've been seeing so many things about this Valentine's Day that is coming. Some girls were saying that, if you don't get a gift from your boyfriend on Valentine's Day, that means he's very hardworking and he's busy at work. Other one, Afabu.
Anyway, me, I need somebody
Keep
to
yourself.
surprise me, Sean.
Come on, send in the surprises.
It
It's
can
a
be more
Monday.
than one person, no.
May I not bring trumpets come this office, oh.
It's a Monday, yeah.
No, that's do you like it?
No!
Noise.
Ew. Yeah, let's
Don't
just
bring
move on.
roses of dollars, you know.
Yeah. Somebody put up this post, and there's a picture of currency. That's 50 kobo, 1 naira note. Lee. He says, if you use this, I give you 2 weeks to give us a grandchild.
Paper, oh, paper.
50.
Eh.
Why are you
Currency,
shading me?
oh, currency. Oh.
No, it's not me. It's the people.
Grandchild for where?
Why are you?
For where?
Why?
It's
Because
not
I
that
actually use this.
Which one?
Not that long now.
No, one. I know coins.
You don't know notes.
You don't know notes.
You don't know notes. Ojay, you will
You
not
can't
remember.
remember
You want
Maybe,
this pain, you want this
those
pain.
times I was shuffling.
You are
Yeah.
not
We
serious.
We shuffled a
Whether
lot.
you like it or not,
We
tomorrow.
shuffled a lot.
Ojay's pain.
See, let me tell you something, OJ. As we finish this show, just go and beg somebody and pay and marry the person. Tomorrow,
Yes,
bring
so-
me grandchild.
So I should go and
Tomorrow.
I should go and have sexual.
I don't want to
Ojay,
know
that's why she said
tomorrow.
marry first. Then
Marry,
tomorrow,
ASAP.
yes. Marry.
And tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Make I just run things now.
No,
get
I
anybody?
said marry.
Yeah.
And tomorrow.
Say marry.
Let's just move on. Yeah. What do we have next? This one is at AY Sticks. And it says, when you wake up in the morning, pray to God so that you can leave. Then brush your teeth and use roll-on so others can leave.
Thank you so much. I really like this.
I love this.
I really, really like this. You can't make life uncomfortable for me. Why? Are you wicked?
Especially when
Are you evil?
Especially when you know say you go enter public transport.
And you can swear
Why do
for
you want-
Africa.
Why do you want to make other people unfortunate?
And then people like that will now sit like this.
What,
Like this. They now sit like this, like umbrella. Like,
Have you heard?
Oga, calm
Or they
down.
have secret to tell you. Only but oh yeah.
I think you have like dresser that is not that neat and they will do like this and they will just...
Abia.
Okay, yeah.
Umaya.
Yeah, let's just move on. This a tweet by Victor Osimhen, the Nigerian football player that plays for Napoli, and he says, "You regret knowing me, but my hoodie and polo still dey your hand." And Omotara Akane now said, "Normally I too big, but now Amata no make me return."
Well, she regrets knowing you, but your property is useful to her.
But Chebi, you're not doing it again.
But
Return
it's
everything.
useful.
Okay.
She even said it herself.
Don't
She's
be
too big.
petty.
Normally, she for don't
No,
return
don't be
now,
petty.
but the thing they useful.
Don't be petty. Do you
So-
return things when you stop dating
Oh yeah,
somebody?
answer the question.
Shout out to Timaya, by the way, who collected.
His
Ah,
cow.
He
that
collected
year.
what?
He didn't collect
That
the cow from
year.
Empress.
That year.
Okay, yeah.
Well, today is throwback, Sha. So
Did it happen?
Okay. The last one, yeah. Because you traveled overseas, now you keep asking me how is Africa, my friend. Did you leave Africa in my hands?
Africa.
Yeah. Shout out to all those friends that say, "I'm fine now."
So how is the country?
It's a worry.
If you are from Africa, be from any country in Africa, then you're not asking this kind of question.
Violence.
You're not like yourself.
You know the ones where they always vex me. You just went for 2 weeks holiday, and you're already asking.
don't they check
So
up?
how is Nigeria?
Shey.
Oga, you go come meet Nigeria for here. When you come back, you will know how it is. Don't ask me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are done with Social Bill and officially done with the first hour of the show. We'll be back at 1 for more Throwback Vibes. Keep it locked.
Welcome back, people. It is the second half of the show, and you know, good vibes is all we offer over here. It is also time to let go of any negative vibe, as one of us will have a go at it right now on the Chew It Up segment. So who will it be? Hojay?
I'm good.
Honey?
Honey, Indonesia.
Honey, Indonesia. Put the intonation. Honey, Indonesia. Zaru
If you add that to your name, we'll fight.
All right, so you please ask me. It's okay. I'm okay, but I really just want to touch on something. I think a lot of people don't know how to behave.
Yeah?
There are times that they don't ask you for something. If somebody has not asked you for something, I don't think you should just jump into it. I mean, where do you have the etiquette, that's thing they taught us growing up, that if you don't have anything nice to say, you keep quiet. And when they have not even called you into a conversation, it's not your business. Why do you pick nose? I mean, why won't you just drink water and mind your business at the end of this? So something happened, I think 2 days ago, I posted a picture, what I wore on Tuesday on the show, black and yellow. And people were living there. So I asked the question, I said, oh, Tuesday look. And I said, slide 1 or 2. So people were saying, oh, because I did some stylish stuff, so I adjusted my very long dress to midi dress, and then I released the video yesterday. I just wanted to show people how they can actually do that. It's like a hack, like a trick that you can use for DIY that you can use. And people were saying, oh, I like one, I like two, I like it's just preference, and it's just okay. Some people say both. And it was fun until somebody came on my post and said, in the comment section, and said that, I don't like the colors.
Oga, A or B? Where color enter?
So I really do not care whether I was wearing lemon and orange or I was color blocking, but this is just simple black and yellow. So I said, oh, different strokes for different folks. I really did not ask you that question. I just asked slide 1 or 2. And the person said, it's just that you don't like criticism.
Please, where's the criticism? Color criticism.
So now, this is it. Like, you can't take criticism. Criticism for what? No, because I wasn't now getting it. You know, because another thing, if maybe you are trying to say that you notice something that is not so good, and then
or if you even say, oh, I like slide A, but I think pink looks better on that. Nobody asked you, but you're even giving an opinion. That is not an opinion. I don't like the color.
So the next thing I saw, how about the days that I've been writing positive things about? In 2022, I do not want this energy. So what did I do? I blocked the person. I can't be going back and forth. I did not ask you, what's your own with the color I wore? I don't like the color.
Then come on to criticism.
As in,
then
from color to...
So you went straight to... So you know how maybe somebody did not even see the beginning of this and then just saw criticism and they were just like, maybe she does not like to take corrections or...
Yeah.
But...
Now it's stressing for social media.
On somebody's page. Not be say you go their page, on your own page.
So it boils down to, do we know how to behave? Because I think that it is about manners. Okay, Catherine is wearing blue, white, yellow, and all the colors there.
I don't like this color.
Who asked you?
And I come on air, and I say, after introducing herself, I say, but I don't like the color you're wearing today, Sha.
If it's that energy like that, we bring you extra shoe.
How does that even feel? Like, Hojay, I don't like this color you're wearing.
Hojay, this color doesn't suit you.
You bring your color, come now.
So I think people should know. I think people should know how to behave. Because now you're not saying that I'm a public figure and I should be okay with. So I understand that I'm a public, but I think that there are some things that.
That's why we talked about celebrities that will give people back. That's
yeah,
that's why you're not on that list. No, she's not on that list now. We did artists yesterday.
Yeah, we did actors the other day. Maybe we should do presenters.
Sometimes I do it so because the other day I posted my what I wore to the beach. So I just posted it. And then somebody put there that, this is not decent at all. So I'm like, maybe I should wear a round buba to the beach. And then another person went under my post and said, Auntie, when are you getting married? I know where that is coming from. So you feel that she's here opening body. You will not go and get married. So I'm like, how does that even translate to? So I get all sorts. So sometimes I ask these people, are you a vendor? Do you have any service that you're providing? Like maybe you're a baker, or maybe you have one hall that you want to, event center that you want to rent out to me. Because I don't know why you are so pained. Why are you crying more than the bereaved?
Yeah. Oh, God. And this week, they don't have picture, have you?
That's the annoying part. They don't have pictures, they don't have posts, nothing. And they always have less than 100 followers.
So how you think that other people are not human beings, and then you go about saying all of this, and then when they talk back, that is when you see that, oh, they are celebrities or they are public figures and they should not reply.
But they're all humans.
One person will enter my color one of these days.
There was even this...
Yeah, I support that kind of violence.
See, there was this celebrity that said...
Just catch the person, come.
Hojay, there was this celebrity that recorded a full video, and the person said, if you come on my comment section and you say something, just know that the day I find you, I have your kidney in my hand. You will take it.
I'm going to be taking my leave right now.
I don't know why people don't mind their business.
I don't talk my own, no.
Then when you don't respond to their comment, they say you're proud. when you respond, it's another thing. Then the next they'll say, I had to say something negative for you to respond.
I love people genuinely. And I make sure that I try to respond to like almost everybody. I love people.
So guys, it's 2022. we can do better. Yes, we know say at times na cruise, but you get where cruise go turn.
I bet maybe we leave cruise aside. You know, because we do care about you, here's a recap of the entertainment news in case you missed it.
Yes, we talked about Kanye West claims he stopped a second Kim Kardashian and Ray J sex tape from leaking.
And we also told you that Megan Good opens up about divorce from Devon Franklin.
She's back, ladies and gentlemen.
Gone back.
She's back.
Good girl gone back.
She's back.
Good girl gone back.
Hojay is happy.
We'll
the
be back.
worldly people.
We'll be back shortly.
All of the judgmental people in this whole world, you think it is by your power?
It is not.
You think it is by your power?
It is not by their might.
Thank you so much.
Who they judge you?
Meanwhile, who is in charge of this playlist today?
Who they judge you?
Esplash is in charge of the playlist.
Thank you so much.
Waiting.
I just wanted to say that this song, if we go and look at the charts, it must have blown like, you know, like more than it was.
It's a good song. It's a good song now.
I mean, in the past, how many days that people have been talking about Sammy Okos?
Oh, so they want to hear his
because
word.
I see that under every comment, every post, people are saying, just help me sing Jesus, I love you. Well, you do.
Wow.
But it's actually a good song, and it is a very inspirational song.
Yes.
And when you listen to it, you always thank the Lord.
Then is it that people did not even... No, I just want to know whether people did not go through the story before. Because I saw on Twitter, somebody was saying that nobody, absolutely nobody, Sammy Okposo, Arajubo, tuntun ti dé,
mo ti ṣe nǹkan.
But it was actually a response.
Why are people like that?
Apparently, according to sources, he has pulled down the apology.
Yes,
he has. But it's everywhere already.
And his page is not private, I think. Yeah.
But the apology is everywhere.
You people now.
Yes,
you're not allowing him rest. Human beings. Somebody has come out to say that this is what he has done, and you people are saying that. I said it before, and I'll say it again. He's not a human being to start with.
And then the thing with people is they start from where they see. When you see a conversation, try to do your research and find out what prompted something. Don't just jump into it. Now, understand people when you say they're going to dive for middle of deep sea.
What is the part that you took in this whole thing?
The part
you played well for us.
It's just an exciting song.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of Welly Wellu
lately because we are thanking God.
Said, Welly Wellu, let's thank God. The January is ending. We thank God. This January was fast for some people. So Jesus,
this January long go.
Long?
For some people, it was
not
fast.
Not long in that sense. Long way. The grass grows and goes grass.
By the end of the day, I don't know what I do. Well, you make you love me so. All right, guys. It is time for Where Are They Now? Let's check out who's on our radar today.
No serious.
It's Where Are They Now? Jadakiss. Jason Terrence Phillips, better known as Jadakiss, is an American rapper from the Yonkers. Jada started freestyling and rapping for money, and eventually he met longtime friends Shake Louch and Styles P. Phillips and quickly developed a small underground fan base. At the age of 12, he entered himself into a freestyle competition in Florida, where he attracted the attention of owners of Rough Riders Entertainment. He began his career by signing with Bad Boy and Puff Daddy and later changed the group's name to The Locks. They made their first appearance on the Main Source's 1994 LP. The group also developed a close relationship with Notorious B.I.G., and during which that time, Jadakiss was taken under his wing. He began embarking on a solo career in 2001, where he released his debut album, Kiss the Game Goodbye, the same year, and the album featured popular guests and producers such as DJ Premier, The Alchemist, DMX, Eve, Snoop Dogg, and Swissbit. The album was very successful and sold over 200,000 copies during its first week. While in 2009, Jadakiss released his much-delayed and anticipated third studio album, The Last Kiss. The first single, By My Side, featuring Neo, was released in October 2008. Jadakiss, being a top-shelf lyricist, People can't believe he's only dropped 4 solo albums in his 20-plus year career. 2017's Friday on Elm Street collab with Fabulous was the closest thing the Lox member got to a solo LP since 2015's Top 5 Dead or Alive. The Soul Rapsy rapper signed a deal with Roc Nation in 2018, and as of press time, we're still waiting on an announcement about his debut on the house that Hov built. Now you know where they are now.
Mama them a calling my name. Papa them a calling my name. See the children them a calling my name. Daddy come, daddy come, hey, daddy come, daddy come, daddy come, daddy come, daddy Shocky, they come back again, daddy come. Hey, it's the neck and everything for me.
The guy who does that dance.
That bends well.
Yes, they still go around together.
Yes.
I remember last year or last 2 years performing at the celebration.
Yes.
I saw the guy, I was shocked, like,
Still there.
Oh, wow.
And the guy is so, like, he will engage you.
Man.
So what's happening?
Look at Daddy Shoki's hair here.
Yeah.
Have you seen Daddy Shoki's hair
I
now?
see it now. Maybe like Rapunzel.
Daddy Shoki
Rapunzel,
dreads.
I see.
It's the same place we lock her hair. There's a picture of him
Everywhere.
at the entrance.
Before.
Like, I said, no, I cannot get to this level.
If you are trapped somewhere, come
Never
on, Daddy
that.
Shoki.
Yes. You
Daddy Shoki, let down your hair.
Do you know that talking about dreads? I actually thought that maybe Raskin Monowell, God bless,
Yeah, he had
God
the
bless
long
his
one.
soul.
Yeah, God bless his
Well,
soul.
nobody knows. I mean, some people don't know that they're going to die or something because I would have thought maybe I don't know.
His will be
like
longer.
you know, maybe somebody it would have been like a treasure
Yeah, to
or
keep
something
it.
to keep it, or you know, like.
Yeah, crazy thing.
OJ, so do you ever think of cutting your dreads?
What's that? It's a long
As
tour, but
in-
Yeah.
compared to when OJ assumed duty here.
Yeah.
I'm still a
Coco,
learner.
This is a tremendous
Coco.
growth.
We were squeezing it, we were
I'm telling
forming
you.
bones.
And now
Yeah.
this is the
I
hair.
whip my hair
Change
back
your
and forth on
style. Baba, see where to whip. Back then, whip your hair now.
Don't do.
Well, but it takes a lot of effort there.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. All right, people, as much as we appreciate the constant hit makers, there's always a special place in our hearts for those who were only able to give us one hit song. It is no longer news that to remain relevant in the music industry, an artist have to have it back to back. However, there are always those artists who release a single, which is a smash, and they either can't follow up their initial success or they just disappear into thin air. And as we know, the moment an artist stops dropping jams, the popularity and success of such artists starts fading from people's consciousness. Let's take a trip down memory lane as we talk about 5 foreign artists who are one-hit wonders. This is Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch me.
All right, guys, so we're starting with the Tony Rich project, Nobody Knows. He's best remembered for his hit single, Nobody Knows, which was off his debut album, Words. The song made it to #2 on the Billboard Hot 100, and it was a massive success. Rich tried releasing other singles after, but none got that massive airwaves after. Nobody knows what you're going through except you.
That's right. I keep wondering every time, you know, that is it that they get overwhelmed? Is it that when it becomes a hit, you know, they...
The bout
To
of
replicate
pressure.
it.
You know, there is the pressure
Yeah.
of I want to release something that will
Better.
Be better than this, or I mean, let it just be
Yeah.
at the same level with this. But it,
That's always the crazy thing with artists. They release a song, yeah, you want to top it. You never can tell because they themselves weren't expecting. Yeah, they will release a song and expect it to be big, but when there's that massive success, okay, now, okay.
what do I do
We
next?
got
More than
follow
they
up. Now the
expect.
follow up will always be the problem.
And we have to talk about. I mean, we have to take a minute to talk about his outfit.
Yeah.
Yes, the green
Look at
shit.
this
what is in vogue now.
And this is what is in vogue. I mean, look at that. Lovely. Fashion
Very
truly
amazing.
revolves.
Yes, it does.
All right, #2 on our list, Groove Theory, Tell Me. The duo made up of songstress, songwriter Amel LaRue and producer Bryce Wilson made magic with their first single, Tell Me, a huge urban radio hit in the early 90s. The song's simple melody coupled with LaRue's calm but strong vocals made it an unforgettable hit for R&B lovers everywhere. The duo followed up with two noteworthy singles, Baby Love and Keep Trying, but neither matched the international success of Tell Me. Now, the crazy thing about this ones, they were still working.
Yes, they were.
They were still dropping songs.
So this is very, it's sad in a way that, you know, when we talk about grace in this part of the world, there are so many times that you see people putting in the works. It's not as if they're not even working, not that they're not putting in the effort and all that. They say, do it this way, they go that way. They see, oh, this is what is trending again, and they do it that way. But somehow it does not just speak again. So I think that people need to really appease the God of fame and popularity, and because more it choke.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can't sit down here and make jest of people, especially when they are putting the work. And the thing is not just getting to, or it's not as par with what they did before.
And I feel like every time people pray, they should always pray for grace, because grace is important.
And pray for my private jet.
Okay, next on our list we have Adina Howard, Freak Like Me. When making a list of one-hit wonders, it is a must to mention this particular one. Freak Like Me was the debut single of singer Adina Howard. The song reached #2 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1995 and was later certified platinum. Although Adina did have other minor songs, she could not replicate the success of her major single. Her second album, Welcome to Fantasy Island, was unfortunately shelved.
Yeah, the good thing about if we have this conversation for Nigerian artists, it will look like insults, right?
Okay, so tell me.
So the good thing about people like this, they're still getting royalties.
Oh,
yes, they are.
Look at what Illbliss talked about.
Yes.
They've released the songs. Streaming platform, they plug their songs there. People that play their songs, they're paying them royalty. So they're still cashing out from these songs one way or the other. If we talk about, I think we should do this, Nigerians too.
So yes, the thing is that we need to fix ourselves, because it is not even this artist's, fault at the end of the day, because Illbliss mentioned the bodies and all that.
Yeah.
But then again, okay, because I've heard of Nigerians who actually received royalties. I'm not even talking about the likes of Fela, because that would be too far. I'm talking about Alariwo of Africa saying that a radio station played, or somebody played their song somewhere in one country and they paid. Gypsy the guitar man said that in the French-speaking country they played it, and then it got the royalty. I mean, this is something, and if it's regular, it comes on there. I don't think people will be, even those people that they said that they're in the background, that's actually putting the structure for the low at the end of the day. They won't be there begging for money when they run into health issues.
True.
Very true.
Yes, let's talk about, we'll definitely try and see who can talk about the Nigerian ones, and hopefully to not be insultive.
Because we did the foreign one, so it shouldn't be insulting.
We have to.
It should not be insulting.
Yeah, it won't
All right, they will say, what time you said now only one is...
No, don't worry, we're not making jest of you.
We're just stating it.
I mean, stating the obvious.
All right, #4 on our list are foreign songs that are one-hit wonders, foreign artists that dropped one-hit songs. This one is Mac Morrison, Return of the Mac. Even though Mac Morrison released 3 singles before he was able to find success with the one-hit wonder classic Return of the Mac, which was a UK #1 hit, he also found success in the US, peaking at #2 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1996. He tried finding success with his other singles, but he was constantly in trouble with the police, injuring him, his career, and resulted in his arrest and imprisonment in 1997. In the year 2000, Morrison signed a 5-year record deal with a record label. Nothing came out of it.
Okay, so in this case, it wasn't just a one-hit wonder and then it dropped songs and they didn't do well. There were other factors that hindered him. And and he got arrested, went to jail. By the time he came back, it was already cancelled. And then you know this cancel policy that people have, that, oh, you don't go, I beg, we've moved on. So by the time you come back, if you don't have loyal fans, or if you're not the kind of people that people have been anticipating music from you, that, oh, when he comes back, let's see what he has. He came back, signed a 5-year deal, and nothing.
So it is still about, may we not be unfortunate.
Amen.
And why did I say so? No, I don't even mean to be brutal or, be rude in any way. I'm just saying that. Look at Britney Spears. We talk about, yes, they have works.
Yeah.
People like that have works, but they have loyal fans that even if they are away for like how many
20 years,
the fans are still there intact. Nothing they shake them, nothing they move them.
I think somebody that we have that kind of pull to will be Vybz Kartel, who even still in jail, still locked up.
Do you get?
They look for songs to come out.
Yeah.
There was the one last 3 years that had Vybz Kartel and Wizkid. So if Vybz Kartel, if they really let him out, he will still have his fan base waiting for him.
All right, the final person we're talking about today on our daily top 5 list of foreign artists with one-hit wonders is Los Del Rio with a song titled Macarena, sparking a dance craze that swept the nation and made millions of people look totally ridiculous. Los Del Rio created what was labeled the #1 greatest one-hit wonder of all time.
Wow.
There have been several remixes of the song, including a Christmas-themed one. The band released an album, Quinceañera Macarena, in 2008 in hopes of reigniting the Macarena fire, but the public was just not interested. Hey, Macarena. Hey.
We apologize for that.
I'm so sorry for this messy thing because, I mean, how will it blow when people are doing like this to this song? Look at you. And the good thing is that they still use this tune at the gyms and all
for aerobics.
Because it's good for exercise.
So,
1, 2,
Macarena. So, I mean, it's something. It's something.
It is.
All right. So thank you so much for doing this with us today. You know that we love you all the time because if you were not there, we wouldn't even be here in the first place. Now, on behalf, you would even agree with me before I even go further that we had a fantastic show, right?
Yes, we did.
Yeah. On behalf of these wonderful people, Cath of the Cath cruise. Did I get it?
Yes, you did. You're on the cruise.
And King Hojay. He added something. You already know.
You already know.
All right. All right. Today, my name is Honey Indonesia.
Indonesia. Honeypot, so right now we're going to Indonesia.
Oh, my God.
Not Indonesia.